The verdict is in, my friends. We just got the breaking news about Jonathan Majors, the actor behind Kang the Conqueror for Marvel Studios, and what his future holds. And let's just say that it's looking pretty dark and grim for him. So we're going to get into this whole crazy story and see what the whole insanity is all about. And let's just say that we have a lot to talk about. But before we get into that, if you guys aren't aware of this whole story, basically Jonathan Majors earlier this year was accused by his then girlfriend, no longer his girlfriend now, of basically doing violent things against her. And so since then, he has gone through the whole court trial and everything else, and he has been found guilty. Marvel star Jonathan Majors found guilty of harassment, third-degree reckless assault in the whole DV case. What is likely to be the final blow to the would-be Conqueror's multiversal machinations, a New York jury has officially found Marvel star Jonathan Majors guilty. So per The Hollywood Reporter, the six-person council of Majors' peers reached this decision in the actor's criminal trial on the afternoon of December 18th, having deliberated for just 4 hours over the span of 3 days. Originally charged with 3 counts of assault, I'm calling it that just for, YouTube's sake, basically. And the third degree, all these other things that were brought against him in relation to the supposed altercation between him and Jabari, who was his girlfriend. Majors was ultimately found guilty of doing these bad things. In the wake of their victory, one of Jabari's lawyers, Ross Kramer, issued a statement to the media declaring, "We are gratified to see justice served by today's guilty verdict. We are grateful to the jurors and the judge of their attention and patience, and to the Manhattan District Attorney's Office for their hard work and support." And, well, let's say that she did appear to be a lot more believable than Amber Heard did when she was up there. So Miss Jabari's resolve to see this case through to the end demonstrates her tremendous strength and resilience. Unfortunately, for every survivor like Miss Jabari, who comes forward to hold their monster accountable, there are many others who believe that they cannot. We hope that our actions will inspire other survivors to speak their truth and seek justice. Now, I hate this whole their truth thing, just tell the truth, okay? We're not looking for someone's specific personal truth of what they feel. We just want the truth. That's all we ask for. That's what I hope that the justice system is focused on, is actually the truth. What is the truth in situations like this? So that kind of is like, I hate that type of language. I hate it. So though Majors and his lawyer, celebrity attorney Priya Kadri, as of writing, have yet to provide an official statement, the latter made the pair's stance on the matter clear during their closing arguments. They bought her white lies. They bought her big lies. These prosecutors brought prosecutors white lies, her big lies, and all her pretty little lies. Wow. So yeah, just lies everywhere, apparently. But yeah, oh my. So anyway, so they kind of get into it. Of course, they talk about how they bring race into it because of course they do. It's tiresome, but that's exactly what they did. And they made it a huge race thing, which is just silly. But facing a collective punishment of up to 1 year behind bars, which is just crazy. Majors is set to return to the Manhattan Criminal Court on February 7th for sentencing. So we'll continue to monitor that and wait and see what the verdict is going to be on that. And so after all of that insanity, now we have this crazy news coming from Marvel. And yeah, it's not looking good for Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors dropped by Marvel after conviction. Holy smokes, my friends. Let me blow this up a little bit here so we can see what the story's all about. Marvel has dropped actor Jonathan Majors after the actor was found guilty. Kang the Conqueror, at least this version of Kang, is officially gone. And I would not be surprised if Marvel decides to kind of pivot in a different direction now. Obviously, they're kind of setting this whole thing up to be like Kang is the next Thanos in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, basically. But now all of that has completely come crashing down, completely crumbling after this verdict. And I wouldn't be surprised if they are going to definitely move into a more of a direction going like Doctor Doom or something like that, which Doctor Doom is awesome. He's one of my favorite villains, but obviously I have stuff falling all over my shelf. Hold on a second. Okay, so basically, yeah, he's gone, okay? Jonathan Majors is out of the picture. He has been officially and abruptly fired. Guys, I want to hear, do you think that that is a justifiable firing by Marvel? Do you think that they should have fired him? Do you think they shouldn't have fired him? I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments about this whole situation. This is really, really bad for Marvel. This is really, really bad for Disney. This is going to paint a very bad look for them moving forward, and it's going to leave a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths after this whole situation. So we're gonna continue to monitor the situation to see what is going to be kind of the future. At this point, you know, F Marvel, F Disney, I don't really care what happens, to be honest. I'm at a point where I'm just so apathetic about everything Marvel that I just don't care. Let me know what you think about all this. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.